What's up, YouTube? This is Ultimate Shield 340 back at again with another YouTube video of Destiny 2. So as you see here, this is my playthrough of one of the main missions. It's called, I forget what it's actually called, but Variks is one of the main characters in this particular story. And so this is me going through the mission. This is more of the, I've been playing Destiny 2 for a little bit now here at this point, and I'm still kind of getting used to both the controls as well as trying to figure out how to actually play the game. And so you'll see me kind of doing a lot of things that may not seem to make a whole lot of sense. Like I'm getting on the bike here, and I'm just trying to figure out, how to work the controls and stuff like that. So as you see me do that, please bear with me and please have some patience with me while you are watching the gameplay. That being said, I do want to say again, I appreciate everybody who has been patient with me as well. My content has slowed down just a bit because, like I said before, taking care of family and things. So, it takes up a lot of time looking after my newborn baby girl and making sure that my wife and my family at large are a-okay. But I'm loving fatherhood and I'm enjoying it as well. But that does make it difficult to find the time to make and edit these videos. So just thought I'd give you that disclaimer as I continue down this path. So in Destiny 2, I'm here at this point. I am fighting several people and kind of going along and trying to get down with the hive, I guess. I guess that's the right word to use for these guys. I believe that's what they are. And I'm using this pistol, and I am using some of my skills to different effects to take everybody down. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the skills, in particular I guess it's called the arc blast, where you punch using your hands is something I'm still kind of getting used to. Sometimes I press the melee button, and when I want to use it just melees as opposed to me actually being able to use the skill. And I am trying to learn how to do that. So come into this room, scan it, and we're just gonna go and let the storyline play.
Whoever was here was using it to track Variks too. They must have intercepted the distress signal before we did. Okay, I've got the signal's true origin point now. It's not far. Let's hurry.
So at this point, I am approaching the mission area, and I see the drop ships. I actually just started shooting at the drop ships just to see, could I damage them? And I'm actually kind of glad I did, because I found out that I can. I have switched over to, I think they call this a pulse rifle. I believe that's what it's called. But essentially it is a assault rifle, and I actually really like this weapon. And it's been very helpful for me to take down a lot of these enemies, especially when, like these drop ships, I actually get a lot of things going on all at once. And these invisible enemies come up to try and flank me, but I'm able to use that skill. I actually didn't intend on doing it that time, but it worked out in my favor, so that's great. Makes more flashy YouTube videos, so that's pretty nice. And I'm continuing to sort of mow down the enemy. So another thing about Destiny 2 that I have realized, and I also both like, and it is sometimes not necessarily a bad thing, but just something I've noticed that make it kind of exciting, is that there are times where you're actually swarmed a lot by the enemies. It seems to be an overwhelming amount of enemies, and you're just trying to attack people and knock people out and stuff like that. So yeah, it can make some for very fun times, and I've been enjoying that so far. But there are also times where I'm just overwhelmed by the sheer amount of enemies, and just something, not necessarily a complaint, but just a thought, just an observation that I'm making that I wanted to sort of share along with you all as well. And I'm over here trying to fight this guy, and I am able to sort of bring him down. And I'm picking up like these orbs and things. I don't actually know what these orbs are. I guess they're from what I understand, they're called power orbs, and I don't really know what that does. Power what? Like, does it increase my supercharge? Does that mean that my punches hit harder? It's again one of those things about Destiny 2 where I wish it was a little bit more um, better explained, because there's a lot of aspects of this game, a lot of mechanics I still have no clue what they do. But I'm slowly learning that. So if you have any tips or tricks or anything that you all want to share with me as far as like, the pickups and everything are concerned, feel free to put that in the comments down below.
Not only a traitor, but a thief. Now where is it?
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it. Wait!
Aramis, old friend. These powers, they create chaos. They are changing you. This...
Cling to your machine god. With this power, we make our own fate. Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it. Make an example of him.
Variks should be just up ahead.
So as you can see, now I have to rescue this guy named Variks, who is apparently being captured. For what reason? I'm not quite sure. Another thing about Destiny 2, I kind of find a little bit jarring is the fact that there's a lot of story that's going on, and I can't quite make heads or tails of what all is going on. Like, to me, I don't know anything about this Variks guy. Like, I just basically risen from the dead for whatever reason. I don't. It never really explains why or how or what the technology is of this game, at least from a lore perspective, as to how or why that can be. And why, there was a video that I did before. I forget what the person's name is. I want to say maybe her name was like Mara or something, where she got Sith lorded by some other hive looking thing. And now she, for whatever reason, can't be revived, but I can, even though I'm already dead. And I'm not really sure about the lore about this game, but again, it's just one of those things that I don't know much about, but I want to try and get into the story of the game, but apparently I'm going to have to watch something on YouTube that's going to make it very clear and explain to me, what is going on with the story, because I'm still kind of at a loss. Speaking of which, at a loss, I'm trying to figure out, why is this Variks guy so important and why do I need to help him? But, it's part of the story, and here we are trying to help him and do all those things. So, as you can see, I'm trying to use some of my abilities to their great effect, and I'm gonna go ahead and supercharge and go ham, as they say. So I'm still trying to get used to this supercharge, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. But one thing that I do notice is that I do have a tendency, for whatever reason, it seems like it runs out. It doesn't have a set time limit, it doesn't look like, but it runs out sometimes, and I am sort of in the middle of battle, and I'm in a bad position once it runs out. So I guess I'll have to start keeping an eye out on when my super meter is about to run out, so I can
Hurry.
make sure I'm not out in the
Must
open whenever it all wears off.
Variks thanks you. And now, must hide.
Not so fast. We heard your message. Darkness walks among us. What do you mean?
There is no time. They are coming. Variks asks for your protection once more. I will take shelter inside. Succeed, and Variks will reveal all.
So now that the enemies are coming, spawning in, I'm trying to shoot the gun cannons down. I'm able to shoot that one off, so that's pretty awesome. It would be pretty cool if you could just destroy the rest of the ship, and unfortunately I fall down this area, so now I have to sort of climb back up here, and as you can tell, I'm still not used to the jumping in this game and how to use everything to the best of my abilities, and that's okay though. But I get up here at the top with the rest of these enemies, and I'm trying to fight all these guys and trying to get myself into a better position. And apparently they're gonna rain down, I guess, missiles and stuff, at me, and I'm just gonna kind of reposition myself and get myself in a better position. Now it's here at this point, I actually switched weapons to my heavy weapon, and mine is actually a machine gun, and I am able to use it to sort of burst down that boss and sort of win the day. So for me, I am going to start trying to use that and incorporate that more into my gameplay. In my Division 2 videos, I talk a lot about using your signature weapon because it's not something that we talk a lot about in the Division 2. And I don't know about the Destiny 2 community, but just something to be aware of for myself. Well, that's it. This is Ultimate Shield 340 signing off, and I'll see you in Destiny 2. Peace.
You do not trust Variks, yes? But leave your distrust, your blame, for later. The Elixni who attacked me, she is Aramis, ship stealer. A new Kell of Kells, unifier of the houses. And she seeks to build an army of Elixni, powered by darkness. If she is not stopped, she will destroy us all. You must go. Variks will help you find your way. I saw Aramis fight.